What's going on, everybody? Lifeisaplanet here. Today I've got some Halo Infinite gameplay for you. I have been waiting for Halo Infinite to add Firefight into their multiplayer menus for a long time, since launch. And with the mid-season update, they finally did it. I already, with only a few games under my belt, have had a blast playing this game mode. It's exactly what I wanted for this game. As we get started here, I just want to start off by apologizing for my voice. I got sick over Christmas, still in recovery, so just apologize in advance. So we're going to cover some news and some ideas spread by the community about what everybody's hoping they get out of 2024 in Halo. Personally, I'm really excited for what might come this year. There's been a lot of talk of campaign DLC, if not made by 343, made by the community. This is literally fantastic, as I know the entire player base is clutching onto hope provided by the straight up beasts that forge many of the maps we love from previous games. Even over a year ago, seeing some of what the Forge mode's capacity was, I was impressed. Immediately, I thought about how well done player-made Forge maps have done and how much better they're about to get considering many new mechanics to Forge creation and capacity. At this season's launch, within a few weeks, people had recreated campaign missions from previous Halo titles and built Halo Infinite campaign DLC, which is nuts. 343 has a huge fucking bag just dangling before their eyes, and it's up to them if they want to take it or not. I watched someone's videos of their Halo 2 Cairo Station campaign mission recreation, and wow, that's amazing, and the DLC people have built are amazing too. The creators in this community are honestly amazing. If you know any specific Forge maps and modes that are available or up and coming, drop that shit in the comments, because you know the Halo dogs are barking right now. Forge has had many faces over the past few years, and I think it looks best right now. Of course, Halo Reach just hit a peak. There's nothing we can do about that. We're never going back, but there's been some exceptional maps and modes created since then. I have to say, the Super Fiesta mode of Halo 5 Guardians had some pretty intense, fun maps that were Forge made and honestly made for me. Those maps were really fun for me. I enjoyed them. I think also Halo 5 multiplayer was a bit of a downer for me, so having those Forge maps in there just kind of made a world of a difference. And while I do appreciate the new style of Halo Infinite multiplayer maps, there's many people that are also going to just really appreciate the contrast of what players make with Forge mode. And also the maps that 343 make with Forge mode are also pretty well done. I think the fact that it's Forge, it's funny, it seems like there's more freedom when you have Forge mode. Like the developers that make their own maps with Forge, they make a better map than the just base game maps themselves. Which is so ironic, but it kind of makes a lot of sense. It's a level of freedom that allows fun. Of course, when they're making the maps to start the game off, there's restrictions, there's limitations, there's just weird different bills to pay that you don't even think about when you're just the player. They don't have to just please people, they have to please whoever's giving them money. But when Forge comes out and they're able to just kind of go home and make this on their own, shit gets crazy. People come up with really good ideas, or they reiterate old really good ideas, and I think that's okay. I think if they can keep making something better until it gets worse, why are you going to complain? Somebody's going to keep making something better anyways, so it's okay if people are remaking a bunch of old maps that become popular again. I think that's okay as long as it's not being just overused in the multiplayer playlists, which is something that I do want to get into here, the multiplayer playlists. As many of you have played already, Halo 3 Refueled playlist. It's been out for a while now, I believe since the new season dropped, but I'm not sure if it came out a little bit after the new season dropped. But anyways, it's fun, but the Halo 3 Refueled just reminds me that we're getting into a new stage and era of gaming, and there's still potential for a lot of just mishap as to what players want to be playing. It's awesome that I get to play on these recreated Halo 3 maps and whatnot, but damn, just the flow of this game with the way those maps were recreated just didn't work well for me. I was itching to go back and play Halo 3, and so I did on Master Chief Collection, but it was so slow that I pissed myself off anyways, and just had to settle and come back to this. But with that being said, that is where some insane potential comes in. With Forge, with the ideas already in place, people can remake maps from any game and put them in here and make it look good and play good. And that is something that people need to keep in mind. Players need to be going ballistic, creating that stuff, because even if it doesn't get put on 343's spotlighted playlist page, so many people love to just hop into the Forge browser and download maps and modes. I used to be a part of a clan in Halo that was just, I mean, they went nutty. It was like JFCA or something. I don't even know if it was actually the real deal. It felt like the real deal because we used Kick as a messenger group chat, and it was serious. I had a lady telling me when to wake up and get on Halo in the mornings. And to be honest, I liked it. But that's all I'm saying, is that people are passionate about this game. They're passionate about player-created content. And so am I. I love what people have been creating. And there is so much potential and room for more. So I just wanted to really express that I'm really excited. I haven't made any Halo content videos so far, but I'm definitely going to continue because I started with Call of Duty and that shit is just a rant festival right now, which is okay. There's a whole crowd for that, but it's not my thing. I want to be excited about what I'm playing and just have fun with it and have fun showing other people that have fun with this game. So that's what I plan on doing. I enjoy the lightheartedness and fun that people have with this game over things like Call of Duty. Right now, that's just too many people are way too mad about that, and I am as well. I've wasted too much money on it. Halo still has its spots where you can waste some good money, but honestly, for the sake of gameplay, it's much more worth it. Much more worth it. The cosmetics of this game are just a lot more enjoyable to use, honestly, than in a game like Call of Duty. Obviously, Call of Duty has had its own issues with certain skins being less visible to players and, you know, all the drama and controversy around buying anything from the store and then just having a better game afterwards. And it became blatantly obvious over time that it's not just people that are just better than me. It's like some sort of system that is pissing people off, to say the least. And it's in Halo as well. People know about skill-based matchmaking and engagement-optimized matchmaking, though I think it's much less effective in Halo as it is in Call of Duty, or at least feels that way to some degree. But enough with that nonsense. I just want to talk about the exciting pieces of information and art that has gone into this game and that is going to be coming out as 2024 rolls on. I want to know what you guys are excited about seeing and what you're looking forward to with Halo. Are you curious about the next development? Are you curious about the next game in general? Is this game like pretty much over for you, or are you still holding out on hope? Does the DLC make it any better? Does it make it worse? Personally, it makes it much better for me. I think the content they've added to this game just makes it so much better than what it was at launch. I was really worried at launch, but it's all right now. Of course, it's still got its tweaks. It's still got issues, most definitely. What AAA title right now is not just like somebody's fucking the bag up. Somebody is doing bad shit somewhere. So you just got to take it as it is. I think Halo Infinite right now is just in a really good spot. They've got all the same things that all the companies are doing in common when it comes to the store and all that skill-based matchmaking nonsense. They've all got it, but what does Halo have that's better than the rest? I think it has a community that is a little bit more well-versed in how to converse with the developers. I'm not saying that the developers are better at receiving community feedback or better at responding or making changes according to community feedback. I'm saying that the community just has a little bit more of a grouped together voice, and that's just going to do a little bit more justice than so many people of other games like Call of Duty are just really split, going back and forth with so many different things. And I just think people need a break from that. So let me know what you guys are excited for about Halo in 2024 and what you're hoping to get out of it. Any game modes in particular, any maps you want brought back, any maps that maybe you want brought back in Forge style. I'm really curious about that. So let me know. Have a good one, everybody. Life is a Planet. Peace out.